Hi Eddie. I'm going to take a couple moments and show you how to import that JSON file and edit that page really quick. I'm sure you probably already know how, but in case you don't, what you do is I'm just logged into WordPress as you can see, and I've got a page here opened up ready to make. I'm just going to make this a demo page, and over here in the page attributes, we're going to select. You can either select canvas, that will strip away the header and footer, or you can select full width, that will leave the header and footer. So I'm going to select full width for right now. Canvas we normally use for landing pages, and I'm going to jump over here because I'm using the Oceans WP theme. You really don't need a theme, but I am because it gives me a few additional settings. I'm going to disable the page title. So I'm going to publish this really quick. And now I'm going to click this edit with Elementor and let this open the front end editor for Elementor. Now Elementor is a front end editor, a point and click front end editor that is probably the best on the market. Over 2 million people are using this software currently. And then 90% of them are design companies and marketing agencies who are hiring the developer, I should say. They're getting rid of the developer out of the picture because it's so easy. So let's go here. All I would do here is select this little tab where it says add a new section, or the file tab, add a new template. I'm going to select add a new template, the file tab icon. It's going to open this up. You're going to see a ton of templates you can import here if you need them for whatever reason. Now you have access to all of these, or it's got a crap load of blocks. It even includes headers, footers, anything you need, and they're tagged appropriately. Like the header is an H, or is a header tag. The footer is a footer tag, so it's not a bunch of shortcode crap throughout the sites. So I'm just going to I'm not going to worry about any of these, and I'm just going to click this little arrow icon and drag in the JSON file that I shared with you. So let me open it up on another screen here, and let me drag it over here really quick for you. Let's open it up here. Downloads. Excuse me, bear with me. Paste templates. And I don't know if this is the actual one I shared, but I'm just going to drag it in. So I'm just going to click and drag it over into this area. When it turns blue right there, I'll release. And it's importing the template now. Now this will save this template, and you can use it throughout the cycle of the development of this site. I'm sure by now dollar signs are going off in your head, and you can see how we're able to put out 3 to 5 sites just with my small company weekly. So I hope I, gave you a good tip here to help you earn extra income if you would like to do that. Just bear with me a second. This takes a little while to import because, as you know, it's thousands of lines of code. So musician home, I'm just going to insert that. And I don't want to override anything. Just click no. Now what it's doing, obviously it's importing the page. Images, page, content, everything. So there it goes. And it'll take a little while to load because it's a front end editor, and they all take a little while. I'm sure you know that. But as you can see now, you have your Elementor editor, your widgets over here, and this will change. So when I hover over an area here, notice how it highlights. I'm not going to really go over it because I'm sure you've worked with editors before. But like if I click edit here, you notice I could change out the content here. All right, and it will same with the video or SoundCloud. Let's go down to a SoundCloud track. And all you have to do with a YouTube video is paste in the URL. SoundCloud, same exact way. If I hover over this area where the little pencil is and I right click, or I could just click and edit SoundCloud. Over here the editor changed, and I could simply paste in the SoundCloud URL. Now I could select it to autoplay, which I would never do that. I could add the download button if we had a pro account and they allowed downloads. I don't believe Waters. I know Waters doesn't have a pro account, so it's not going to allow people to download them. But I'm sure you get the idea. Just point and click, and for instance with the images, I'll go ahead and go over that too. So for instance, this is a background image here. It's in 2 sections, as you can see. There's this one image here and here. So hover over the section, So the whole section is highlighted with the border. And then again, I right click edit section. Go up here to your layout and go to style. And your image is right there in your style tab. So if it's not the background, you would go to background overlay. So that allows you to put, obviously an image over one another and add a lot of CSS filters, blend modes, etc. But you could simply click this, and I'm sure you know how to upload it, another image to replace it. And again, I'm used to working with people who have not near the technical skills you have, so forgive me if I'm being a little repetitive or repeating things you already know, I should say. So I'll just click this image, same image, and insert. Make sure you save your changes. Now, you can also, Eddie, I'll go ahead and show you this. All these templates that I sent, they're already mobile ready. So you can select this little responsive mode icon here and click tablet mode. And you can actually make changes in tablet mode that will not affect desktop mode. So as you can see, it looks good in tablet already. But if you do want to change something here, it won't affect desktop mode. And that lies true with mobile as well. If I go down to mobile view and let's say I wanted to change the font size of this, it's not going to change desktop. So, feel free to make all the adjustments you need. You can also, let me go ahead and, it saves all your revisions here. So if you make a mistake and you need to go back, all our changes are right here. It has the navigator, so if you need to work with the navigator, you can click that little navigator icon and it opens up here. So if you have a hard time finding your sections, just click 1, 2, or 3. I'm going to close this out now. Just make sure you your changes. Any questions, feel free to message me later on, okay?